More, we can speak to TRT World Turkey analyst Yusuf, Erim, who joins me here. Thanks so much for coming in. The stages of admission really have had to be kind of forced out of Saudi. Now we're hearing it's premeditated, final recognition that that was indeed what the evidence so far has shown. But this is coming from the Saudi prosecutor's office, not from Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman or the king.
I think it's more important coming from the prosecutor's office because they're the ones leading the investigation. Now, Turkey's been criticized for this drip by drip of evidence, but we can see that this drip of evidence is extracting a drip of confession from the Saudis, and we see the Saudi storytelling machine changing their narrative constantly now. So they're in a very tough situation now that they've called it a premeditated murder, and really only two major questions remain now. Where's the body and who called the order? And I believe in the coming days and weeks, we'll find answers to those questions as well.
Well, maybe the Turkish investigators will find some answers, but where will that leave Saudi leadership? How much will they be willing to concede about potential complicity in this act?
It depends on how much evidence Turkey has and how much evidence Turkey shares with the international arena and the pressure coming from the international community on Saudi Arabia. Now, obviously, the Crown Prince's major backer is the Trump administration, but we've seen even Trump slowly start to retract his support for the Crown Prince, and I think that has a lot to do with midterms coming in. He wants to put some distance between someone who could quite possibly be the mastermind behind the whole Khashoggi killing. And I think it's very coincidental that this Saudi confession comes after CIA Director Gina Haspel has had her talk with the president, quite possibly, as the Washington Post has reported, listening to the audio tape and most likely reporting back to the president what is on the audio recording, which might be very damning, hence leading to this Saudi confession.
Okay. I mean, what do you envision then as, if I can put it, the end game for Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman? I mean, even if he denies having had any knowledge or involvement in this crime, he is the de facto leader of Saudi. What kind of responsibility would he be obliged to take?
First thing, I don't think what he says is important. I think where the evidence leads to and what the evidence can prove is important. And if it proves him guilty, there is going to be immense pressure on him to be removed from the line of succession. Naturally, if he's a normal citizen, that wouldn't be enough. They would want him extradited and tried, but a member of the royal family, would he be extradited? Would Turkey try him? That remains to be seen. But if he's not implicated in this, if there isn't concrete evidence linking him, then what's expected of him is to cooperate with Turkish officials to the full extent and help Turkey try these suspects and the mastermind of this heinous crime, as he put it himself, and face justice.
Okay. Yusuf, we'll leave it there. Thanks so much.
Thank you
for coming in.